We're gonna take a quick look at Gorgo, which is the second leader released for Greece. This is really big news because everybody was kind of thinking that there will be double leaders or multiple leaders per nation earlier on, but now that this has been confirmed, it's great because there'll be honestly, a lot more satisfied people with two leaders per nation, and it'll give you great replayability with each nation. You can choose which leader you want to be within each nation. I think that'll definitely let you play each nation how you want. People have always complained about um, having to play a leader a certain way. Having to play a nation a certain way. So this really helps with that situation. And I believe it was the same in Civ 4. But again, I didn't play much Civ 4.
Gorgo also leads Greece in Sid Meier's Civilization 6. This Spartan queen was famous for both her good counsel and her embodiment of Spartan values. She lived fearlessly and was outspoken at a time when women were accorded little social standing. Gorgo gets the Acropolis district and the Hoplite, as well as Plato's Republic ability for extra policy slots. Her unique ability provides culture every time her forces defeat an enemy unit. Civilization 6 has both unique leader and civ bonuses. This allows for multiple leaders to represent the same civ. These different leaders allow players to take the civ's strengths in different directions. As with playing Greece under Pericles, you're going to want to focus on Greece's strong culture game. Gorgo allows you to play more aggressively. When you go to war, you're going to want to completely destroy your enemy's army in order to use her ability to its utmost. Later in the game, take advantage of Wars of Liberation and other casus belli. Success with Gorgo will mean knowing when to pursue war and when peace is the better course. But any victory should be feasible. Can you uphold the proud legacy of Sparta? How will you...
Alright, so I think Gorgo's a great addition to Greece's choice of leaders. I think that will really let you go a little more aggressive. The problem with Pericles is not so much that there's a problem with him, but that he's a bit like Alexander the Great was in Civ 5, right? He's making friends with city-states, right? So his bonus was I make friends with city-states and I get culture from them. Her bonus is I kill enemies' units and I get culture. So this allows you to play a more aggressive style instead of just sitting back and gobbling up all the city-states and getting a bunch of bonuses out of it. So this lets you take a more active role, which I always think is more interesting. So I'd say that I'm really glad that they've got those double leaders, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they can be utilized. And yeah, I think that what you will see with Gorgo is most likely an earlier game civ, because they'll be leaning a little bit more on the hoplite, especially for war, right? So they want to be going to war, so they're more likely to snowball early because they're going to war more often. And not only that, but they're getting more culture out of it. So if they're fighting early on, they're getting more culture out of it. They might be able to go farther down whatever culture tree they end up going through and getting more bonuses, ideally. So I think this is more of an early game Greece than Pericles' Greece, which I think is likely to be a little bit more late game because it's focusing on acquiring those city-states. And my guess is acquiring city-states isn't something you do in the first 100 turns. Like, you don't capture like 4 or 5 city-states and get a bunch of bonuses early on. You probably build that up over time. That would be my guess, anyways. So, yep. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.